Hello, dears. I am Rev.Karamat Masih, vicar from St. Matthew's Central Church. And this morning, I want to share a comparative study and one of miracle of Jesus Christ from Gospel of Luke chapter 7, verse from 1, and from Gospel of St. John's chapter 4 verse from 45, but you can read from 43 verse. And same you will find this Bible story in Gospel of Matthew chapter 8 verse from 5. But now I want to share from Gospel of Luke and from Gospel of St. John. And in Gospel of Luke chapter 7 verse from 1, we can read Jesus was in Capernaum, and there was a man who was Centurion. He sent Jewish elders. The elders requested to Jesus Christ, go with them. A centurion, his servant, is sick. He is ready to die. He is near to point of death. Jesus Christ went with them. And now, when the centurion heard this, that Jesus is coming to his house, he sent his servants, and they said to Jesus Christ that centurion, he is saying, I am not worthy of this, that you enter under my roof. Just you say word, and he believed, my servant will be healed. And we read in Gospel of Luke chapter 7, and the people who were following to Jesus Christ, then the Jesus Christ said to gathering, said to multitude, when he saw the faith of centurion, and Jesus Christ said, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel. And those who were sent returning to the house found the servant well who had been sick. And another Bible story from Gospel of St. John chapter 4 verse from, I am sharing from verse 43. And we see Jesus was in city of Cana of Galilee. And here is a person who is an official, and he is a nobleman. And his son, he is sick of fever, disease of fever. He himself came to Jesus and requested to him, my son was at the point of death. And he was requesting that Jesus go with him at his house. But the Jesus Christ said to person, unless you people see signs and wonders, you will by no means believe. But we see in this miracle, the nobleman, an official man, said to him, Jesus Christ, son, come down before my child dies. And Jesus Christ said to person, go your way, your son lives. So we see in this miracle, the person he believed, and his son was healed of fever. And in both miracle, what is difference? What is comparison? And in Gospel of Luke, we see Jesus was in Capernaum. The person who was Centurion, the person who was sick, he was his servant. Story, reason of faith, he said, I am not worthy that you come under my roof. He believed, and Jesus also was marveled on his faith. And his servant was healed of sickness. And in Gospel of St. John, chapter 4, verse from 43, we see that Jesus was in Cana of Galilee. He came from Jerusalem. He came from Judea to Cana of Galilee. The person who was an official, he was not centurion, he was nobleman. The person who was sick, he was his son, not was his servant. The place Jesus was in Cana of Galilee, not in Capernaum. In Luke, the person Centurion, I am not worthy, you come under my roof. And in Gospel of John, person he is saying, come with me, my son dies. My son ready to die. Jesus Christ, we see like he was rebuking to him, rebuked. I think maybe he rebuked him. Unless you will not see wonders and sign, you will not believe. But remaining, but staying, he was requesting, sir, come with me, go with me. My son, he is dying. And Jesus Christ say to him, go your way, your son lives. He believed, and his son was healed of fever. In Centurion, servant not mentioned his disease, but in Gospel of John, he was sick of fever. My dears, but in both Bible stories written by Luke chapter 7 verse from 1 and written by St. John chapter 4 verse from 46, miracle was happened. Centurion servant was healed, and an official, a nobleman, his son was healed. And I think these are two different miracles of Jesus Christ, because person, place, disease, reasons, and these are happen at different places. Person are they are different but similar, but same thing we see. If the centurion servant was healed, and if an official man in Cana of Galilee is healed, reason of faith. We see centurion believed and an official nobleman believed. May God bless you, and my prayer that may the Lord Jesus Christ strong us in our faith. Bye bye.